arms, and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right off your head. You will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
What's Gucci? It's KJo, and I'm KJ. What's up? It's your favorite potato, JoJo, and we just went to go see Venom, and this is our review. No offense to some of you who do not want to see this.
Then leave.
Yes,
Spoiler
please.
or wait till you watch the movie. If you
Right. Spoiler alerts. We're telling it all, okay? Okay. Let's get this started.
Okay, so what you want to explain first? Like the
Okay.
beginning?
Well,
Like, we kind of missed
right.
few
Well,
minutes.
we came kind of late, but we didn't miss out on anything, okay? We're not saying that it's bad. The movie was not bad, but, you know, it was all right.
Okay, yeah.
So, it was like 2 hours long, basically. It was 1 hour and 52 minutes. It did not seem like that. It seemed like it went by so quickly. It seemed like it was like 1 hour and 30 minutes, like, for real. And, oh my gosh, for all you Tom Hardy fans, like, oh my gosh, he didn't develop, y'all. He
Oh
he developed. He didn't grow up on us. It's like, as time got older, and he got older, he got sexier, you know? And it's just like damn. The girl from, what's her name? Jenny Slate. Yeah, that's what her name was. The girl who played off of Alvin and the Chipmunks. Jenny Slate, she was in it. She died, but she had some type of impact on it.
Okay, so let's. Do you want to explain here? Okay, starting from the beginning thing. Okay, so we got to where they was in the lab, and they was using their first test subject. I forgot his name.
What, the dude who was being tested?
Yeah, the first.
Ain't nobody remember.
Okay.
Wait, it was Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac.
His name was Isaac.
So yeah, Isaac.
And it's just basically about this crazy scientist. He was like, he looked like he was Indian or something like that.
Indian, Abrahamian.
Yeah, one of them. But he thought that science was bigger, and he was like God, basically. He thought that he was like God, and like he could change and make the world better.
Yeah.
So he started using lab rats, but he knew he was killing them, but he didn't care. So he's like the Donald Trump of science.
Yeah. So he was using Isaac, right?
Yeah.
Isaac first, and he was like telling Isaac, he's like
He was like the Isaac in the Bible.
yeah, and like he sacrificing and stuff like that. So
He doing
Isaac,
this for the better good.
yeah. So Isaac was like, okay, they touched the little hand thing, and they released the little alien.
But that's when Isaac realized he ain't want to do.
Yes.
Isaac wanted out. He wanted to go to the crib. Because he was dying anyway. They was using people that was dying or just very sickly and just for homeless
people,
prostitutes, all that, you know, basically.
And so it got Isaac, and they was looking at the results. And first he just went up in them. He was like, "Where did it go? Where did it go? Nothing happened." Then like a few seconds after,
Boom.
It started happening.
It was like The Exorcist, and all that. It was like The Conjuring and The Exorcist mixed all together.
Yes.
It was turns, flips, flexibility, all that.
And long story short, Isaac died.
Yeah, because it was kind of because his body
couldn't take it.
Right.
Couldn't take the.
It couldn't handle venom, basically. Yeah.
Yep. And then the other dude was like next test subject, which I think
Right.
is so wrong.
It's like Stranger Things. You know how they had 11 and all them kids like constantly.
Yeah, and you
going
know
to
when
the
they
outside.
snapped when she slapped him dude's necks, and he didn't even care about this.
Right. And then how like when she got pulled away, how she was just constantly like Papa and all that. He didn't even care. Like.
But yeah, so next subject and stuff. So what was it? What happened after that?
After that, it just showed.
Oh.
It showed the main character Eddie,
Yeah.
Tom Hardy.
He was like,
He was like he was a journalist.
yes, and he got fired for trying to expose.
He was exposing the scientist for who he really was,
Yeah.
and like he was a killer.
It failed.
Right,
badly.
because of him interviewing him and like accusing him and trying to confront him and basically all that, he lost his job. So he lost his job, he lost his money, he lost his apartment,
life.
his fiance, or I think it was his wife.
Fiance, it was his fiance.
Yep, it was Michelle Williams. She's a great actor. R.I.P. Heath Ledger.
Oh my god.
I just had to do that.
Okay, but yeah, and so when he was actually let's just say he was in the store with a Asian lady, and
he like lives around that neighborhood. He doesn't have a job. He's trying
to find one.
He doing random jobs, being like a dishwasher dude at a restaurant or something, or a cafe or something. He doesn't have a job, and like he managing to stay afloat, but at the same time he not like. And then everyone thinks he's like a loser. Yeah, he like the outcast, the loser. And one day at where he was going to, it got robbed. Like at the liquor store. I'm gonna say that. It's not literally that. It's like a mini mart.
Yeah,
mini mart.
Well, the lady get robbed all the time, I guess. Like
right, but he didn't do anything.
Yeah,
and I felt he should have did something regardless. All right.
Honestly, my opinion is I know he didn't do anything because he didn't want to put his life
in danger. But come on now.
But yeah, he hid behind the thing, and I guess the man with the gun always robs the lady.
Right.
So after that, like the lady who what's her name? Who worked for the Indian man?
Oh, I forgot her name, but we just gonna call her by her real name, Jenny Slate.
Well, yeah, she was she actually contacted Eddie because
she heard about what he did.
Yeah, and she know it was wrong for them using text subjects and stuff like that.
But she didn't say anything because she thought for a minute that it was for the greater good.
And her family.
And she was scared. She thought he would do something to her kids and all that. She was very scared.
So yeah, she got Eddie and stuff. And Eddie first wouldn't agree to it because of what happened. He lost everything. So why would he agree to it?
But then he thought that he could win everything back, and also his boo, his girlfriend, the woman he wants, Michelle Williams.
Oh yeah. Also, his homeless friend was gone. When he saw her, like what she usually was, she wasn't there.
Right.
So,
and he thought that was mysterious, and
so he called the thing because the lady was explaining, and so
they broke into the lab together, and she let him continue to go in. But I'm gonna say this too. I might sound petty. But she told him, do not, I repeat, do not touch anything. And he shook his head, and kept it pushing while she stayed to guard. Now see, here's what a dumb bitch does. He walks in there, start touching shit. You don't do that.
Yes, you don't.
You don't do that. That's the simplest way to get caught, killed, something.
But yeah, so he was just taking pictures, finding evidence and stuff, so he has proof. But then he got to the thing, and
he got to where he saw all them like dead bodies and all the test subjects and all that, and how they was dying, and just one of them was third, but he looked like he was like real messed up.
So it was a lady like down in the corner, and so he just took a picture. He couldn't like see her face, so he walked away, and she ran to the thing and started banging on it, and he noticed that it was his homeless
junkie
friend. Yeah, his homeless junkie.
She was a junkie. What you talking about?
She was homeless.
Homeless junkie.
But like that's wrong.
Okay, well, She was okay. I'm sorry. She was
Okay.
homeless.
So he saw his homeless friend, and she was like, "It's me, Eddie. It's me." He was like, "Get me out of here."
Right. And he was trying to, but as he was trying to, he set off the alarm.
And he had the extinguisher thing.
Right.
And
he got the fire extinguisher, and he just boom, boom, boom.
And the thing is, I think
he was stupid enough to do that.
That was
Venom. That was Venom persuading.
Yeah, Venom was
her.
like doing that, making her. He wanted to get out. Right. So yeah, she attacked him.
He saw potential in little old Eddie.
And Venom got into Eddie.
Right. And when Eddie woke up, Eddie was on top. Okay.
But anyway, when Venom got up in her, that's when all the guards and stuff started coming after him, and here he go. He started to find out his moves and stuff.
Right. It was so good, and we saw it in 3D, so that was even better, bro.
But yeah, he started like attacking the guards and stuff. But
he was fire. And then they showed us this scene where it was like, I think they was going to Japan or something at the airport. Remember?
What?
Right after he had Venom had got into them, they went to the scene at the airport where the little girl and it was a lady. It was a lady, an Asian lady. She saw this little girl who was walking into the bathroom.
It was
with her
something.
mother.
One of the things was inside of her.
Yeah.
I'ma just say Venom enemy, I guess.
Yeah.
Was inside of her. So she saw a little girl follow her into the bathroom, and it got inside the little girl.
Right.
Long story short, the little thing and the little girl got into the Indian man. So
yeah. But we gonna wait to hold on that.
So
as time went by, Venom started like coming out and showing his powers, and they dope.
Starting to like Eddie.
It was like Spider-Man, but
of course
so much. Well, Spider-Man, he got power. He was dope too.
Yeah.
But I like the bad boys. I like
Venom in this movie. And the voice was perfect.
It was deep.
I swear.
Deep.
So
it was a deep voice. I like deep voices sometimes.
Okay, so what did we? What part? Oh yeah, also Eddie had a neighbor who was it? Who
was always being loud, and at first he was just
was the first one to. I think he was one of the first people who actually witnessed
like Venom come out.
Yeah.
No, he was. I think he was.
Yeah, he was.
Because he was right. Because it was irritating Venom,
and he was like whatever, and then Venom came out.
Boom.
And he was like, "Yeah, man.
If you don't turn this motherfucking music down, I will fucking bite your head off." But he ain't say it like that. But if he was kind of,
But yeah, he was like, "All right, man."
He was like,
man. Because like loud things, light.
It sound like at the airport, that sound that when it take off and all that rocket sounds and all that.
Also
that
fire.
Haunts it and fire.
Yeah. So turn the music down and stuff. Also, what happened after that?
After that, them people came and wait, I forgot. We forgot to talk about the food. The food. Bro.
Oh, yes, right.
He started as soon as he got home, right? He started eating like frozen tater tots.
He started eating all food, just like
grabbing anything. Then he got in the trash. He ate like the raw fucking food. He was eating that shit too until he had to go to the bathroom and throw that shit up.
Yeah, and
she was cringing and shit. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
He was looking in the mirror and he noticed like the eyes and stuff, and it pulled him back, and it
said something. He said,
yeah, that's when like Venom really started like talking.
He started talking to him. He was talking to him in his head, but he started talking to him outside.
Yeah.
As well.
Also, when he first got home, he called the little doctor lady.
No,
she was a doctor. Oh.
No, she wasn't a doctor. She was a lawyer. Her boyfriend was the doctor.
No, not her. The doctor lady.
Jenny Slate.
Yeah, he called her and told her that something like was wrong with him and he wasn't feeling good.
And she was just like, be careful, and she's gonna try and help him.
Yeah.
But it was too late because she got fucking caught. And
wait, after that. So wait.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So What happened like after? Okay, wait. The people
people.
barge and up in
The
there.
bad guys.
And the man. Oh, what? I don't even know his name.
I don't know.
But like the dude who worked for the Indian man.
Right. Like he was the top specialist hitman maker. You know.
Yeah. And he was like, "Where's the
the parasite?" They called it that, but he wasn't. It was like so Venom and his species. We gotta explain that though too.
Oh wait. So
they was basically like.
Also, we gotta explain because he. Oh, we gotta explain the black man who had the thing inside of him.
Right. So the black guy, he was just a test subject, but Venom, it was working in him. But what they didn't realize was that it was killing him. If you get what I don't even understand how I can say it because they didn't give us
Venom inside of him or another one.
No, that was the bad one. The bad one was inside of him. Okay. So yeah, the bad one, it was inside him and it basically killed him. Yeah. So they put it back in the test container thing, and that's when they put Jenny Slate in there, I'm guessing, and they let it loose, and it died.
Because the bald-headed dude found out that Jenny did it, and put her up in there, and he was, and it got her.
It killed her, because her body didn't even accept it.
And it escaped.
No, that didn't escape. That died. That died. It was like 3 of them. That one that went in her, that's why when you saw it just laying on the floor next to her, it died.
Oh, then wait, where the one that was in the
it came from the little girl. She gonna walk, that's why when she walked
but how did it get into the Asian lady?
I don't know, because they basically kind of explained that it was like comets. Like coming
But then they say that was someone in Jenny thing because they was like, where did it go? Because they just saw, it was just the stuff that left on the floor.
Basically, they lost hellas of them because it was a comet. So I'm thinking that they just lost a lot of the things. They put it in these people and like
I think they brought it back from space or something.
Yeah, they did. And like they was testing it out on all of these things. They tested it out on animals and all that. So like,
but they brought back like only a few because it was like a whole species things up in space and like millions, but they only back like 2 or like 2 or 3 or 2.
Yeah, that's why I was like that one died because it. Do you remember how that was like how Venom was like, if you die, I die, basically. And because like the one thing that went in Jenny, because she died, it died.
But Isaac didn't die when it went in him. It got out and hanged onto the thing.
I don't know, man.
I think that's when when they get.
I don't know. It didn't even seem like it went inside her though. It just went around her and killed her.
I think it died when like the alien is inside the person, and like the person is dying, not getting died by the little alien. Like somebody, like for example, he was in a car and he was like, "I'm gonna die." He was like, "You die, I die." Right. So like you know how the thing. Oh, I can't even skip to that part yet. Oh,
okay. Continue.
Okay, so yeah, it escaped the thing, and he was like, when it escaped, he was like find it. He was like find a little parasite. Parasite thingy, and so that was the one that was in the Asian lady. Because the age, and then it went to the little girl. That's how it got into the Indian man. The girl came back, I guess, and was leading it to him. So they was working together, the Indian man and the evil thing.
Yeah, they ended up working together to solve both of their problems.
Yes.
Stupid thing. It's like
also wait, the lady, his ex-fiance,
she accepted Venom to go inside her because Venom. Oh,
wait, we gotta get to the.
We didn't even get to
her man.
Wait, Venom showed his true colors.
Was that his boyfriend?
That was her boyfriend.
So yeah, he actually helped. He found out about the little. He tried to help Eddie, cause he was a doctor, so he tried, and he noticed how like everything in him was higher and abnormal. Yeah, he can like see the black like inside him and stuff. So he was like,
they was doing like running all tests on him. And they noticed that
he has a parasite. They said he had a parasite,
and he basically did.
It was just an alien.
It was like a virus, kind of like a. Well, basically,
it was an alien.
Yeah,
just an alien inside him.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the thing is, when he put him in a little, what is called when they put you an ED or
the thing that they put you in to know if you like have cancer or something.
Just look at your body.
Just look in your body.
And the thing is, the light and like when you turn it on, the little rays,
the
that's
UV rays.
Yeah, that was one of the things that's affecting.
And the scanners, the C16
and
or
it's like he
something
was
like
having
that.
kind of like a seizure. It was just like that.
It was like,
so,
you know.
Yeah, and it's like took him out and stuff. And
so that's how he was like that harmed him. So when that happened, like, which part are we on? Are we on when they went to the doctor again or the first time?
Where they we was just explaining where the man was like the other man was with the doctor. Okay. And he was looking and it popped up, he was looking at the results on the screen.
Okay, that's the first time then.
Yeah.
Like, well, Venom didn't come out then, but he kind of did. He was just like, it harms him. He can't do that no more.
Oh, yeah. So after that, all that happened, the doctor told the lady.
Yeah, he told him
that it was serious and stuff. So he was like, you need to get Eddie now and call him.
So he can do some more tests and just see how to help him.
Was calling
She was calling him. No answer because he was still getting catched and shit was going on still.
Yeah.
So like.
Was that when he was on a motorcycle and stuff?
Yeah, he was acting badass on that motorcycle.
I swear. He didn't want him to. Oh yeah. Oh, when Jenny died before that, she told him who it was in. So that's when they started coming after Eddie, and that's when like
she snitched. I don't get it. You shouldn't have even snitched if you knew you was gonna die.
End up dead. But Eddie, Eddie, you know, like off the trailer, he was doing his bad ass moves and shit. But yeah,
he was boom.
And yeah, just doing all bad shit.
It was great, and we saw it in 3D, so it made it even better. Wow.
Yeah, okay, hold up.
What?
That dude, when did that bald-headed man die?
The ball? Yeah.
When did he die? What scene?
He got killed. He ate his head off. What you talking about?
Okay, then that's the part I'm talking about. Where he ate. Is that when he when his legs, Eddie's legs was broken? Then he eat him right there?
No. Wait, he ate the police
officer.
No,
he ate the police.
He ate the police officer
because it shot him and he ate his head, and that's when he just ran and went to the little ocean thing.
Yeah.
The ocean little water thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then when he got out, it was Eddie again, and then that's when Venom form came out.
Right,
and he was making a deal.
Right. He was gonna help him if Eddie helped Venom.
Help him. He maybe will survive if he helped him.
Right. If he lasted longer.
Yeah.
And he was like, what do you want from me? And he was like, he picked him basically.
Yeah, he was like he liked
him.
And
basically, it seemed to me with the Venom thing, it's like science for real. Like how Homo sapiens and all that.
That's history. Homo sapiens.
I don't know,
Homo
sapiens. Yeah, whatever.
Homostasis.
No, homostasis. That's what science, girl.
That's what I'm saying. You said Homo
sapiens. That's the humans, girl.
I know, but you remember they was
talking about a whole bunch of
homostasis, because you know how
they was talking about so many things with homo in it. I really wasn't
this
like.
Girl said Homo sapiens.
I really wasn't even paying attention. They was talking about so many things with homo in it.
Oh my god.
Could you even keep up?
Okay. Anyways, but yeah. So Venom was Venom inside of him after that, or did Venom leave?
Venom was inside.
Okay. So yeah. Oh, the lady finally found Eddie, and he was telling Eddie to no. Eddie went inside the little building thing. Mm-hmm. And what was he trying? He was trying to show.
He was trying to show the proof that he had got earlier from the lab.
The man would have let him in, and he didn't want to attack him.
And Venom was like, he wanted to eat his head off since he didn't want to cooperate. But he was like, no, he's my friend. We can't do that.
His family and stuff.
Right.
So Venom was like, go up.
And he called and, wait, I'm going to wait to say that. So then he said, let's climb up then. So they climbed up. They put
all the way to the top.
Right. They put that phone. They put his phone with the camera, with the evidence stuff on the desk.
Before that, when they climbed at the top, the plane flew over.
Oh, yeah.
And the little things, you know I said?
The sound.
Yeah, fake Venom. Yeah, he almost literally fell off the thing.
But Venom said, "Dum!"
Yeah, he was like, I got you. So they smashed into placed the phone in her and stuff. And like after that,
they was like, we can climb back down, but he didn't want to do that. He wanted to go down the
and
elevator.
then
And Venom said, "Pussy."
Oh my god.
I had to say that.
Oh my
I
god.
had to say that.
Okay, so isn't that the part where the lady comes in?
No, not yet. So then it's a whole like shootout, straight up.
Oh yeah, the
SWAT
shootout.
team, all that stuff. He was like, he had his hands up, but
And
he was
told
like,
him, don't do it.
I don't want to hurt y'all, but they ain't want to listen.
Yup, they did not.
So it went 0 to 100 real quick. Next thing you know, film.
Yep, it got him. Just
started being thrown, killed, ate, all of it. And when he was about to straight up eat this one dude head off, here goes this little bitch. She said, "Ah!"
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like,
oh yeah. And then Venom, like, she saw Venom already, but he went back to Eddie, and Eddie was trying to explain to her that he's sick and he needed help.
and she believed him. So she
So
took
she
him.
told him to go to hospital now and get in the car, and he didn't want to go in there because that will make her a target. That's dangerous for her too.
And the drone was following them.
Yeah, they didn't know that at first, but Venom. Oh yeah, Venom liked her, so he was like, get in. So they got in and stuff, and Venom was like, you probably won't live to tell her this, or like get
So
the
you should
chance.
tell her you're sorry, you know.
And like he loved her and stuff, and she said, don't worry about that and stuff. But yeah, and
It didn't even seem like romance.
yeah, it was just kind of sad actually. It was just
It was pitiful.
it was sad, just plain sad. But
Is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm...
Okay, but yeah, so Venom, after that happened, she was saying that Venom was like, ooh, pitiful. Like, he is so sad.
What I was just saying.
I swear, and like, little did they know that it was a drone following them. It's like a drone.
Yeah. He had basically fucked up all the other drones, but there was one left. It followed.
And it was like following them and stuff.
And when they got to the hospital the second time,
yes,
they did all that,
So the doctor
all the
was
testing
there.
again. And while doing that, Venom, like, he fucking zoom.
So
It was
what
like
happened?
a blob.
Oh,
He came
no,
out.
she was, he was like he told him to do another thing again. Venom was like, no, don't do it and stuff. So he was explaining it, and then Venom choked him, right?
Yeah.
Got him and choked the doctor and stuff.
And they pushed him in there and they turned on them rays.
Yeah, and then, Venom don't really like that. So he got out of Eddie's body, and
he
Eddie got out.
Right, he ran.
And he was stuck in there.
And
Venom.
they told him that Venom was like killing him.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
was like, he free and stuff.
And he was
So,
like, I
he
thought it
left.
was me and you, so you acting fake now. I see how it is. I'm done with you. I'm gone. So Eddie left.
Yeah, but then it was like a vent.
They thought Venom was gonna stay.
Yeah,
put.
while they was talking about leaving them in there with just Venom and stuff, he was already like gone up in the vent. And then that was like, where he go? The lady.
And then he went to that old little lady.
Oh yeah, the hospital.
He went through the vents and got that old little lady dog. That's all I said.
Yeah. And before that, wait, we didn't even tell. The dog was there before too,
Right.
when Venom was inside of.
And the dog, you know how dogs, they sense a lot of things quicker than like humans.
Yeah,
and
when
shit.
it was
like pets.
like we was talking about when he went to the hospital the first time, and like the lady dog was right there. The dog noticed that Venom was inside the man, and so that's the same dog that got him. They got in there, and so what happened? Oh, also, so Eddie was no, the dog part first. So the lady noticed that that it wasn't a dog. And so it stopped at just the dog looking at her. Then it went to Eddie. The people barged up in, the bald-headed man, his people barged up in there and was like, where is the Indian man stuff? Where's the alien? And Eddie was like, I don't know. And if I did know, I wouldn't tell you. And so
that's when it was revealed. Boom. The other alien, like Venom, was in the Indian dude. And he was
that's
like,
when it was revealed and stuff.
it was like,
And then they was talking about like helping each other out and stuff. But yeah,
But that's when he was like, I don't know. And I guess the Indian dude and the bad one, he sensed that Venom
back
was
to the dog thing. When he got into the dog, Eddie was there and was walking out, and so the man came after Eddie and shot him with a little
dart.
Yeah, and so the dog was watching Eddie getting pulled,
Pew, pew, pew.
and that's when he saw the lady and stuff. But after that, when they brought him back.
When they brought him back to the lab, and when he couldn't give any information, the hitman came, got his little crew, and took him in the woods
said he
to do
not
a
working
little
anymore.
elimination.
But yeah, and that's actually when
Venom
Venom
showed
got
up.
into the lady. He got into the lady, and the lady showed.
It was like a sexy female version of Venom. She was like,
"Oh my god,
look at me. Don't look at me."
Body but yeah, and so while the man was talking, he was just talking. He was like, "Karma's a bitch."
He said, "Karma's a bitch,"
and
it
so
is.
It was pulling all his people back and stuff.
It was pulling them, and then next thing you know, he pulled the old homeboy up like that, and he licked him. And then he bit him.
Yep.
Bit their head off.
And yeah, and a lady, she was like,
his head off.
Yeah, she kissed him.
She kissed him.
Eddie, and like he traveled to Eddie and stuff, and she was like, I can't believe I bit his head off. Bit a man's head off.
And he was like, I bit too.
Yeah, he was like, I did it before. It's nothing new and stuff. So
I would cringe, low key.
Yeah, same. And what happened like after that?
After that, they was like, okay, we gotta go stop old Indian homeboy. And when that happened, she was like, I can help. Rule number 1, I'ma just say this: you don't let the girlfriend help. I hate when they have that in the movies. They have a love interest.
Another spoiler, like Spider-Man 2, was it? Spider-Man 2?
It was the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man 2. And
Gwen wanted to help, and that's how her ass got killed.
End up dead.
Dropped dead.
So like
to
even
the floor.
Venom was like, no, like stop. And then he was like, she can do it. Eddie was like, she can do it. He was like, no, not today and stuff. And he was like, why you do that? And then he was like, she can easily get killed and die and stuff.
And he can't help her.
Yeah.
And I literally hate that when they have sometimes like a love interest in a movie, because they always leave.
And they a target. They
Right.
always end up like hurt or something. So Venom,
You don't always need a love interest. And that's why Venom was like, look, y'all can, get your groove on, rekindle whatever y'all had later. But right now, you need to take her to the crib, tell her to go with old boo.
And that's when he noticed that the big powerful alien was in the Indian man. So he's like, that dude was too powerful, so he need to focus on that.
Right. And
so
basically he was like how on his planet he was the loser, the outcast.
Yeah, that's why he was like, I'm just like you.
Right. And that's why he basically explained why he accepted him, why he liked him, because he sees the same thing in him and Eddie. So they got that bond.
Yeah, and so that's when when they was up in the little thing where all the people, the workers was, and like he was
working to make the rocket launch to go get millions or more of the same species as Venom and the bad guy.
Called, dang. But yeah, to get millions in the
I don't think any of them really knew. They was just like aliens to them.
No, you mean they came up with a name for it, but it was like so long. It was a man.
Science.
The man in the back was actually
he ended up noticed something strange, and when he tried to stop it, he died.
Yes, like the dude, like the
bad alien
got out and saw.
And inside he was like
holy shit.
He was like Hawk.
And this trailer just like he's kind of more powerful than Venom. He had his little whatever.
He was like the Silver Surfer of the Fantastic Four, but as like a Venom character.
Yeah, and it's like it's plunged into the
right.
bed.
He said, "Shoom."
He was dead. So that's when everybody, the workers, started getting up and running.
And some of them made it out, but the rest,
he got them and just
killed all of them.
So that's around where Venom was talking with Eddie, and they was like on the thing, knowing that they was that the dude was gonna like set off the rocket. So the dude actually got out I was going on the rocket and thing, and that's when Eddie was talking to him. He's like, "What's my chance of limit?" And he was like, 0, none. So he was like, "Okay, let's save the world." So this is the part.
Wait, we forgot. The reason why Venom now want to save the world is because now he likes it.
Yeah, and because Venom wanted to like he said he wanted to eat everybody and just like leave the thing. But then he was like, if he bring more of
them,
it's just gone. It's just a whole like.
It's gonna be the same like it is at the crib, and he like where he's the only one being in control.
Yeah, it's gonna kind of be like in the Indian Man, like they're gonna be possessing like all people,
right,
and like stuff like that. So Venom was like, "Oh, let's just do this." So that's when, actually when they started doing that, the lady she started like going up to the little thing where the workers was and stuff over there. But yeah, they started like fighting. They came up to him and like Venom came. They started like just fighting.
They was just fighting and going.
And what did he
hard.
say? What did the like alien, the like strong alien?
He was just like. He said that Eddie was a stronger host than the other.
Like, you have a stronger host, but he was like,
that don't mean shit.
Yeah, that don't mean
I'ma
nothing.
still beat that ass.
So there they go, just and when the big alien used his powers and like his little strength and stuff,
right? He was
like,
doing
shit.
some.
He was like shit because he was like told you. Venom was like told you. So yeah, they doing all that.
But Venom was doing good too. He was getting a couple of hits in, you know.
Yeah, and like when they was on, and they got.
It came to a point where boom, all of them was like combined.
Like yeah, they was
all of them were combined to make a big ass thing.
But that was first that was
It started out with the silver thing.
Wasn't it like? Was that was after when they first got on the rocket and then Gwen pushed the thing.
Yeah, no, it was like before it. It was before it.
Okay, so
they had got all combined, and it was just like all of them was in her together, and it was kind of weird, but kind of cool.
And then they got out from each other, and when is the part where Gwen pushed the thing?
She pushed it after that.
Okay,
that's when they like got pushed apart. She pushed that scanner, and that pushed all of them apart.
Yeah,
and that's how.
And they real body just came out while all the aliens just fell out.
Right.
They fell out.
The aliens, they was still fighting on their own, doing whatever they was doing while old Indian boy and Eddie was going at it.
Yeah,
and they was just pushing and fighting.
What we put on there?
I normally get just mayo and, cheese.
Y'all got mustard?
Yeah, we got mustard.
Okay.
Mama.
I don't know. But
Mom,
like
you
chili
asked
right
her.
now.
Mayo, mustard.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh God.
We gonna just.
Okay.
Okay. So, but they was so they was like fighting. They was using their own strength. And I'm like, don't let this skinny
bitch make you a bitch.
But
okay.
yeah, so after he pushed him like real good. Like, but the thing is, when he fell, he saw.
Yeah. Okay.
You said you want mustard and mayo on yours, girl.
Yeah, she said it. Okay. Now let's get back.
Yeah, we hungry. Okay, but yeah, so she was when he fell down, actually the alien was like right next to him, and so he was like this.
He jumped like Freddy Krueger'd him.
Yeah, and Eddie thought he was this. He didn't expect that. Oh, he fell.
He fell.
No, he fell.
He basically died.
Yeah, he punched. Actually,
he
fell
punched
down.
the Indian dude and he kicked him.
Yeah, he thought, and he was like go, like he was like it's the end of you and stuff. But actually, they didn't show the alien actually getting on him. He just fell down, and Eddie was just like standing and stuff, and it came up.
Boom. Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, Venom was nowhere right there, and he got him.
Eddie basically died.
Yeah, and what did the alien say to him? He was like something, you're over or you're done.
You're over, you're done for, or something like that.
Yeah, and so it went inside him, and Eddie was actually
dead until Venom, moseyed on over.
While Eddie was just dead, the other alien was getting into the rocket.
Yeah.
And stuff. So Venom came over there, and actually Revere him.
Right. As soon as like the alien Freddy Krueger, Eddie, he ran. The alien got into the rocket, and he was actually taking off though. Yeah. And it was when like Venom had got into Eddie, and
Venom was angry because like Eddie died, so he was like angry. So he was really coming in and stuff. So
and then it was like
Venom. So Venom was on the outside of the thing.
So when we coming. When Eddie got in I'm tripping. When Venom got in Eddie, Venom started climbing up the like little railings and stuff to get on the rocket. He got on her.
And what did he do? What did he have?
Chopped that one part off, like a part of it off, and it split.
What did he use?
It was like a piece of it.
Yeah, it was like a piece of something, and he like used it. Now remember that
and he
the
said,
alien
"Have a nice trip."
Yeah, because you remember the alien is inside of the rocket, and you know they can't really. Fire is one of their weaknesses, so he did this.
He said, "Have a nice trip."
And so the rocket just blew up. Like it was just fire. The dude died. Everyone in there just died.
And for a minute, I thought Venom was gonna be dead, but then I was like,
Venom was like by Eddie and stuff,
and
because like actually the fire actually got on Venom too,
right? And it was
so
burning
he
him.
fell in the ocean. Eddie fell in the ocean and stuff,
and then
so he was like no Venom, no and stuff. He fell in the ocean. Then that's like where it cut off, right?
Yep.
And went to like the few like
it went to days afterwards, and everything went back to normal.
And it was
Eddie was offered his job back, but he said he didn't want it.
He was with Gwen. I mean, I said Gwen. No, he was with the lady.
Anne. He was with Anne again.
And so they was just talking and stuff, and she was like, it looked like it got a friend relationship, right? Like that.
It got back to the kiss.
Yeah, he was trying to explain to the kids what happened. She was like, he made me do that and stuff, but she was like, she liked it and stuff.
But he was like, the power. And she was like, yeah, the power.
You know what?
And they was like, he was like, yeah, you should stay with. I think the boyfriend name was Bob or something.
Yeah, and she was like, don't tell him.
And he was like,
ain't saying nothing.
Venom was like, she's gonna be ours again.
Venom wasn't gone. He was actually in her. She
and then
she doesn't know.
Like, yeah,
because Venom like her. They both like her.
And right when. That's when it went basically to like, it had a cameo of Stan Lee himself walking a little puppy.
And he was talking to him, and then
he was like, "You're gonna get her back. You're gonna get her back."
And Venom was like, "That looks good" and stuff.
Like he wanted to eat off the dog head.
Yeah, and then anything happened.
Then afterwards, it was when they went back to the mini mart. And now Venom was with him, and like him and Venom was having like a talk about how he can only eat and kill and hit on the bad guys, but the good guys, you leave them alone.
Leave.
And he was like, "How do you sense when it's a good guy or a bad guy?" And they was like, "You'll feel it. You'll get that vibe, you know."
Okay, yeah.
And it went to that mini mart.
And the back, the man we were talking about before, who always robbing.
Who was robbing
her name is Chan.
Yeah.
Who was robbing Miss Chan. Well, he came back again for his little money, and she was like, she couldn't keep doing this, and so he was like, yeah. And then Venom was like talking to him. He was like, another bad guy.
And he was like, yep, you can do it. And he said, you cut. Oh, do it, Joy, do it.
Wait.
What he said about the poop and
he was like saying all stuff to him.
He was like, don't come back here again.
Yeah, if you come back, he was gonna he said, I forgot.
He was gonna eat off his arms, he was gonna eat off his legs, he was gonna eat off his head.
And his limbs until he's just a torso floating in the wind like a turd. Like a turd.
Like
in the
a
wind.
piece of shit.
Yeah. Like
It was so funny. And then he said, you know what, better yet.
And he just ate him.
Right.
And Miss Chan just right there.
She was just like, Eddie,
what is that?
What's that? And he said,
he was like, a parasite.
A parasite. And he was like, a parasite? Apologize.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. And then he was like, apologize.
Goodbye, Miss Chan. And so he walked out, and that was like the end.
That was the end.
So now, as we explaining it, our opinion on it. Get your opinion on it.
Okay. Well, I will say, it went by so quick. Like, for real.
It really did.
Like,
I wish it was kind of longer and they had another, like, enemy thing or something.
Like, make it be two.
Because I noticed that Rotten Tomato got 29%. I actually think it deserved
more.
It
got 29% on Rotten Tomato?
That's bad.
I
thought it deserved better than that. But
it deserves a little bit more, maybe like a 79 or something.
yeah, it deserved good thing because it was better than some of
Right,
some
it's
of
better
Marvel
than
stuff.
way other Marvel movies. Like, trust me. But it ain't better than no Black Panther. Hell no.
Okay, so but yeah,
And I feel like they should have dug a little bit more into like.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. I wanted Venom
powers.
and any relationship to the Venom more.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was okay movie.
It was good. It
But
was
some of the
worth
scenes
going
in
to
3D, it was so tight.
I swear.
The 3D
They
was
should have
perfect.
showed some more badass moves.
Yes.
I wish.
Scenes, please, and stuff.
Yeah.
But actually, I would love to see Venom more.
Right, they should make a Venom 2 just to give us like a background on Venom origins and also making some new enemies and probably have like a crossover with like Spider-Man. We want to see that happen.
And like the same dude, please, because the boys is like perfect.
We gotta have Tom come back, okay? It's bad enough we lost him. He went to another realm. We need him to come back.
Oh, you talking about Tom Holland? Okay.
I straight up thought he was so young.
You think he should like be like his Spider-Man should be like fighting against Venom? Well,
That would be
he's
good.
such a little baby.
If I paid attention to this, they make it seem like in the other Spider-Man movies that like Venom was the straight up for real bad guy. Venom is not that. He's an anti-hero.
Yeah, Venom
For
isn't
real.
actually.
He ain't a villain. He an anti-hero.
I hope the little stands don't come attacking us in the comments.
I swear.
But what would you give a rate on this movie?
I give it on like a 1 to 10.
Out of 1 through 100.
Oh,
No, you can do it 1 through 10.
I'll give it maybe like a 75 or 80.
Through 100, a 75
Yeah.
or 80.
But like I said, it could have been a 79.
I give it around in the 70s, I guess.
Because it was real good. It was worth the money. It was worth it. But at the beginning, like, it seemed like it was
in
just...
the 70s or something.
It was basically about all science. And I was okay with it. But at the same time, I was like,
more quicker,
get
more
to
action,
the
it would have got
point.
higher. But actually, I give it something probably in the 70s. It don't deserve no in the 20s.
I
though.
swear. Rotten Tomato, get your stuff up.
But yeah.
It was good.
But it was cool. Honestly, Deadpool 2 is way much better. Sorry.
It got Ryan Reynolds in there. He's funny as
That's
fuck,
actually
bruh.
something I like.
He's funny. And they got my girl from Atlanta on there.
Oh yeah.
You.
And but yeah, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, that's like all for our thing today.
Yep.
Oh, would it be worth? Do you think would it be worth watching for people who didn't see it?
Well, for people who have not seen it, I would say, you can buy it on DVD, but because I'm a person
That was
who,
like it's gonna be on probably like months.
right, and
probably
you should go see
like
it. You should go see it in the movies, like for real.
I
It's worth
wouldn't
it.
actually like pay. I mean,
Hey,
We going. We going.
it's gonna be cold.
We going. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute.
Oh, y'all doing that?
Yeah.
Oh.
okay, but I mean, it would be good to buy on DVD. It's okay to buy on DVD. It just depends if you like it or not. It's a cool movie to me. Not one of my favorites, but it was tight. Actually, it was good. But that's it. I
Yep.
think.
Yep. That's it. And have a eye day. Keep it pushing. You know, good vibes only.
But yeah, next video.
Wait. Stop. Do the Stitch voice as a goodbye, please.
Oh my God, what should I say? Be like,
Goodbye, it's JoJo, and we're into this video because I'm about to get a sandwich. So, turkey burger!
Okay.
bye.